Mark, after nearly a perfect half of football, it all went rather wrong in the second half.
Yeah, only up until the 60th minute. I thought up until the 60th minute we were great. Actually, the goal just before half-time, of course, we should go in 1-0 up. And just before the goal is the first save Dimmy has to make. It's the first shot they've had. So we've controlled the first half brilliantly. Not always with the ball, but we had the best chances. Scored the goal, had a couple of good counter-attacks and perhaps could have been a little more clinical, but we should go in 1-0 up. And that could really rock us, actually, at the half-time, but didn't. I thought we came out second half and were very good. Had two good chances with a breakaway with Shiloh. Liam has a shot from the edge of the box. The goalie sort of spills it and it almost crosses the line. And then we sort of gift them one on 60 minutes, really. And from that point, the game ran away from us because we didn't stay in it in that first little period. I think we forced the game too much when they're on top and play into their press. And I think the second and third goals are so preventable. At that point, that's the game done, really. The fourth goal was also a really poor one for us. Free header at the back post. Scored, I think, 4 from crosses tonight. Something we knew we were going to have to defend, and we didn't do that well enough. So when you give good players a chance and give them a leg up in this league, they're going to take it, and that's what it was. But for a large part of that game, that should never end 4-1, not in a million years.
And I guess one of the most disappointing things, the fact that so many of their goals came from uncharacteristic errors. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, we know that. It's obvious, isn't it? There's errors made tonight that you don't normally see, and once you make them, it becomes an issue for the game, and it runs away from us a little bit. But we'll recover from that. That's the way it goes. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. It hasn't worked out for us tonight. I thought up until that point, I thought we looked a really good team. I thought we looked a threat. I thought we looked excellent in our defending for the majority of the game, knowing that you're playing against a team with real energy to press and load the box and make you defend. But we did it well for large periods, and then the momentum can shift so quickly here, and the noise can get up, and you have to stay in it in those moments and not lose your way. And we did lose our way, and that's why the game ran away from us. And it's something we're working hard to not let happen, because it happened too often to us last year.
Yeah, we've seen the team pull out some brilliant results away at big grounds with big crowds, and for 60 minutes, like you said, it seemed that the team dealt with the occasion really, really well. But do you think that the change in the atmosphere had an effect?
Well, the atmosphere changed because we gave them a goal. That's simple as that, really. We gave them the game, and we were in control of the game. Not always the ball, but we were in good control of the game. So that was the shift in the end, and we didn't stay in it, and we didn't concentrate long enough to do those bits. But that can happen, can't it? That is, whether that's a consequence of the atmosphere, who knows? But in the main, I thought there were so many good parts to our game against a really good side, but it ends up being a horrible scoreline. But you'd look at the statistics of the game, and it shouldn't end like that. And we have to make sure that we don't get kidded on by the scoreline, because there was actually quite a lot of good stuff in our game tonight. It's easy to say that, and people think you're mad because the defeat and the scoreline looks like it does. But I know what I'm talking about, and I know we're a good side, and that weren't far away from very good, but it weren't for long enough. So that in the end, really basic errors have cost us the game.
And that positive message has got to be the message to the players ahead of Charlton on Saturday.
Yeah, but that's easy. They'll just crack on Thursday. That's how we do things. So we know it's another tough game on the road, away again, but a little bit closer to home this time. So we'll look forward to going there and have a good support behind us, as always, if they can navigate the train strikes, our supporters. But yeah, they've had a great win tonight. I think 5-0 at home. It's Charlton. So we know it's a tough game, but we also know we're a good side, and we have to put all the pieces together and make sure that we can put on a performance for 90 minutes, not 60, and stay in the game in the moments when it's looking a little bit dicey.